Blake Burman on all that and what we can expect to hear from the president later today. Hey, Blake.
Hi there, Neil. And as a lot of these states start to open, there's been a lot of focus on the different models out there and what they project. By and large, the White House has been standing behind the IMHE model that's coming out of the University of Washington. Its new projections show over the next few months, between now and August 1st, there could be, by that time, some 134,000 COVID-19 related deaths. However, when you look at the model, it is also showing that the daily number of deaths will be decreasing over that time as well. The reason why I bring that up, Neil, is because that is a much different picture than a draft model from the CDC and FEMA that has made its way out to the public, in which one scenario predicts there could be some 3,000 deaths per day by June 1st. There is a lot of pushback over at the White House, and specifically even today from the president on this. We actually just got a statement from Johns Hopkins, who's behind that model, saying it was just scenario planning and not forecast. The press secretary, within minutes ago, has put out a statement saying it is not representative of federal government projections. President Trump was asked about that model as he left the White House a little while ago, and he highlighted that it does not account for mitigation efforts. Listen.
Well, it's a report, and that's a report with no mitigation. So based on no mitigation, but we're doing a lot of mitigation. And frankly, when the people report back, they're going to be social distancing, and they're going to be washing their hands, and they're going to be doing the things that you're supposed to do. We won't be going into stadiums full bore yet.
President Trump is now en route, as you said, to Arizona, where he will visit a Honeywell facility that's now making N95 masks. Now, the president says while everyone around him has been tested for COVID-19, there is a possibility that he will wear a mask while in that factory.
Well, I haven't decided because I don't know if it's a mask environment. I would certainly do that. I'll know when I get there. But I would wear, if it's a mask environment, I would have no problem. Do you think it's important? Now, if I'm supposed to make a speech, you'll tell me. Should I leave the mask on when I'm speaking? I don't know. It doesn't sound right. But if it's a mask environment, I would certainly wear a mask.
Neil, this became an issue last week when the Vice President, Mike Pence, made a couple different trips. The first one last week to the Mayo Clinic, a masked facility in which everyone there was wearing a mask, and the vice president was not. Then his follow-up trip a couple days later into a factory, the vice president chose to wear a mask. And in his Fox News town hall earlier this week, the vice president acknowledged that it was a mistake initially to not wear that mask. So now, as we see the president departing the White House for the first time in several weeks, it will be interesting to see what he decides to do when he gets inside that Honeywell facility. Neil?
All right. I've had viewers tell me I should wear a mask, one that covers the entire head while I do the broadcast. So there is that.